If you are what you drive, imagine yourself as a Renault Encore. Expressively sporty in outlook, stylishly European in design. Renault Encore from Europe's leading car maker, now with an optional 1.7-liter engine, electronic fuel injection efficiency, and an independent suspension that gives you amazing handling. And yet, you're affordable. Are you what you drive?
I can see myself in a Renault Encore.
Renault, the one to watch.
Come back to Jamaica
and run on a ribbon of white sand.
What's old is what's new.
Come ride our gentle trade winds.
We want you to join us.
Come daydream in a private cove.
We made it for you.
Come share the incomparable variety that brought Noel Coward home to Jamaica year after year. Come, make it Jamaica again and again.
Make it Jamaica, Jamaica again.
Just what the doctor ordered. Just what the doctor ordered.
Now we're going to start a line across the screen in a moment. You're going to see okay, would everyone turn their, this tells me the dispersion of where the dials are right now. I'd like everyone to turn their dial to 50. See, the line's way over 50 now. Everyone turn their dial to 50. That's our neutral point. When your dial's at 50, I want that to mean you're neither feeling positively nor negatively about whatever it is you're reading. Okay, and that's going to show up later on this television screen. Now, to show you how much influence you have on the line as an individual, Jill will take you. Would you turn your dial? Let's say you just read something that you think is the greatest thing. You love the benefit they're talking about, the feature. And you think, oh, that's real good. I like it. Turn your dial all the way to 100. Turn your dial to 100. See that go up? And this is, I've got one person over here at 100. You see that? All right. Now, Jill, suppose you see something else and you say, God, I don't believe that at all. That's baloney. I disagree with it, or, oh, that's an awful feature, or I don't like the way that's written. I don't like the words they're using or what they're saying. It turns me off. For whatever reason, turn it down to 0. See the line drop there? Now, I show you this. Can you see it okay over there? Okay, I show you this because now you have an idea of how much you can influence the line. It's not a hell of a lot, is it? One of you at a time. And the reason I show you this is, if you see something you like, I want you to crank that dial all the way up. And if you see something you don't like, I want you to turn it all the way down. You can turn it 10 or 20 points. That's okay too. But I want you to see how much effect it has. If you turn it 10 or 20 points, as an individual, you'll get a very, almost an imperceptible peak here. Now let's take everybody from Sherry over to Patty. That's 5 people. I want you to turn your dials up to 100. Watch the line now. See that? You can see that. That's 5 people out of 11 moving it up. See how that goes? Okay, now, turn this back. What I want you to do is to tell me what's crossing your mind as you read the words on the screen here. You like up, don't like down towards 0. Likes towards 100, dislikes down towards 0. I'm trying to detect, the reason we're doing this is to detect changes in your feelings, in your thoughts, as you're reading the words on the screen. That's the whole purpose of this exercise. And so as soon as you see something that strikes you positively, turn it up. As soon as you see something that strikes you negatively, turn it down. You felt you understood the features of the dental plan based on the letter you just read. If you'd say, not at all, turn your dial to 0. If you'd say slightly, turn it to 33. If you feel fairly well, turn it to 66. Say very well, turn it to 90. And then, not only that, I want you to write at the bottom of the green sheet your answer to this question. In other words, write down not at all, slightly, fairly well, or very well. Okay, everyone have their dial where they want it now? Okay. And now I have one more question for you. we use the dials, but how likely do you feel you would be to join this plan? If you feel there's no chance at all, turn your dial to 0. If you feel there's a slight chance, I would turn your dial to 33. If you feel there's a fair chance, I would turn it to 66. And if you feel there's a good chance, turn your dial to 100. All right, everybody set? And also then write that down. That's right, like many of you have already on the green sheet. Okay, let's do this. Whenever I see a deviation or a part that interests me, I'll stop the machine. And I'm going to ask you, what was crossing your mind? How come the line went up, or how come the line went down? What were you thinking? What were you feeling? Okay? Let's see how it goes. You can choose from these signature dentists. Jeffrey Dobkin, DDS. Paul Chung. Now we're dropping here. How come? Michael Snapoli. I don't know.
Because it's just names.
They don't mean anything to you?
Just this number 2.
Did anybody know any of these dentists in here?
No.
You didn't know one of them?
No.
Okay, let's
I didn't
go.
really read them. I didn't care. It was just names.
You didn't care?
I was looking for somebody I might know.
Yeah, but I knew there was.
Okay, let's go through this.
Are they real dentists?
Bradley Marvel, Randall Butchness, and Robert Ray, DDS. Now we're right in the middle. These are some of the, let's hold it here.
Nobody cares.
So
Really.
none of those dentists ring a bell with you. Okay.
Before you go on, who are they?
They're dentists.
Your name is
They're
not
from
there.
this area.
No, I'm not a dentist.
Okay.
They're from this area.
They're from this area. Northwestern suburbs. They're dentists in northwestern suburbs. Okay. Okay, so it was meaningless to you. Okay. What if they put addresses in instead? Locations?
Better.
That would be
Better, yes.
Would it be better? Why would that be better?
Well, because at least you look at the ones around your area.
Yeah,
Okay, one at a time, pardon me. Go ahead.
yeah, you at least know where they're at, and if it's convenient for you to go there.
Okay. How many of you know, if I asked you to name dentists, how many could you name? Including your own. You get to use your own dentist.
I would recognize
a twin, I think.
Okay, you'd recognize half a dozen names. There be a couple.
I might recognize about 3 or 4.
Okay. But addresses, you'd know if it was close to your house or not, for sure.
Sure.
Okay, if you had a choice then, again, addresses versus names of dentists. Addresses are better.
Well, with the name of the day.
You like both?
What it is, I couldn't really relate anything so far to this particular area at all. Like, I was thinking she must be Chicago.
Oh, all right.
Or somewhere else.
Fine. Okay, and that's good to know. With just names, and if you don't know those particular names, even if they are in your neighborhood, if you don't happen to know them, it's as if they're not there. Take a look at the blue sheet that you haven't looked at yet. The blue sheet contains a number of benefits and features of this plan. And what I'd like you to do is rate each one. That is, you'll be telling me how attractive each of these aspects of the dental plan is to you. How important? Huh? Well, it says on the 4. No, it's a 4. A 1, 2, 3, 4. You'd indicate a 4 if it's a very important feature, saying influencing you to like this plan. You'd put down a 3 if it's a somewhat important feature, a 2 next to those that are slightly important, and a 1 next to those that aren't important at all in determining your attraction to or interest in joining this plan. 40% of the dentists who joined the signature dental plan are refused admittance because they can't pass the plan's rigorous screening. We gave that a 4. All right, and that speaks, I'm just looking at Doug again, that speaks to your concern.
Could have guessed I could get it.
Yeah, right. How about a 3? 2s? 1s? Okay. Is that a good thing to know? Does that make you feel any differently as a group about this plan? When you, that wasn't in either of the letters you read.
No.
It impressed me.
But that, yeah.
That's something worth saying then.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
They should tell you that.
Yes.
Okay.
40% is high.
May I please speak with Mr. Charles Porter?
Yes.
Hello, Mr. Porter. This is Ned Kellogg calling from Montgomery Ward. We're calling a select group of Montgomery Ward customers between the ages of 18 and 65 to tell them about an important credit protection plan that ensures your credit purchases and payments. Mr. Porter, the Montgomery Ward Credit Security Plan, CSP, will make your Montgomery Ward charge account payments for you if you lose your full-time job or are sick or disabled 31 days or more. And if you were to die before age 66, the protection could pay your balance in full up to $5,000. It also would protect you against any illegal charges to your lost or stolen credit card, up to the maximum amount specified by law, and protects the purchases charged to your account in the event they are stolen, damaged, or destroyed. For coverage this extensive, you'd expect to pay a lot, but with our plan, you only pay if you carry a balance on your account for 1 month to the next. Mr. Porter, I have a program specialist right here who would like to give you more details on the plan. Would that be all right?
Oh, I don't know. I don't really use my Montgomery Ward credit card all that much.
I understand, Mr. Porter. However, with the credit security plan, you are only assessed a premium when there is a balance on your account. Otherwise, there is no charge. May I have a program specialist go ahead and further explain the features of our program, Mr. Porter?